1 lakh today. It is this 1 lakh today is young men and women like you who are doing it. It's not that the government is doing it. Believe the trust in the people. That is, the trust in the people and treating the country as a family is a model for the rest of the world. And today's, this meeting, this young, what we call Young Ambassadors Summit of G20 is very, very important, because it is the young who have a much larger stake in the future. A safe and fulfilling future is a moral obligation for the present leaders. But for you, for the youth, it's for you, it's your existential necessity. You have to live the future. So there is a difference in a scale, difference in intensity, the way, the stake that you elders have in the future and you have in the future. You have what the future will be, what tomorrow will be. It should not be something which is given to you. You must be part of it. What is tomorrow? It is when today becomes past, yesterday. When today becomes yesterday, tomorrow appears. Now tomorrow doesn't appear suddenly. You young people, you think that, okay, let tomorrow come and then we'll be leader, we'll take over. No. Do you want a future which is given to you, which is carved out, in which you have limited space? You must create that space, because you have to live in that. And you have to be. You are not just future leader. You are leader in the making right from today. And when you are leader in the making with a much higher stake, because you have to live tomorrow, not the elder generation or generation like me, you have to play a far more significant role. And when you are playing significant, the way to play significant role is to think about that a world where you will be able to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. The world which will be safe for living and which should be fulfilling to your dreams and aspirations. And what could be a better forum than G20? Because G20, we all know how powerful group it is. It can change the destiny of the world. It can shape the future for a better living of the humanity. It has far more potential for transforming the world than any other body in the world, any other multilateral body in the world. So, our young ambassadors, our youth, you must come up. You must come up with your recommendations that should be fulfilling your aspirations, your dreams, in a way that you are able to influence the leaders of G20. When the heads of the governments, heads of the state, they will be meeting and discussing towards the end of this year, what you recommend, it should be something solid, something futuristic, something that should be aligned with your dreams and aspirations. Here is the opportunity. If you let it go, leaders will decide what they feel like, according to their understanding. Everyone will wish well. No one will wish any ill for tomorrow. But wishing well is not enough. The way I can imagine the future, saying that I imagine a good future for you, I think that is presumptuous. That's not the right way to say it. You must be able to say, what is the good future that you have for yourself? And here is an example in India. Two themes that you have for the afternoon: digital education and women empowerment. Both these themes, you see how India is doing. Share the Indian experiment, Indian experience. How this massive transformation has happened through digitalization. How in 2012 we had just 2% of the global mobile data. Today we are more than 21% of the global mobile data. This more than tenfold increase that has happened, how did it happen? This is something to understand and appreciate. This transformation, this has happened, our young Sherpa said, that in normal course it would have taken 50 years, but it happened in 7-8 years. Because you cannot wait. The way the problems are looming, the problems are coming, you have no option to go slow. We have to move fast. You have to move fast. So, Indian experiment and its experience in digitalization and revolutionary transformation is worthy of understanding, appreciation, and perhaps even replicating in the rest of the world. See how it is, how it has eased every aspect of our life. And women empowerment. In our country, we had more than 90 million self-help groups. Over 90 million self-help groups, and overwhelming majority of such self-help groups are women-led. How the women are transforming their lives, the lives of their families, and lives of the society and the country. You got the happy news that we have more number of women than men. We, for very, very long time, very, very long time, we thought we were carrying the blemish of women far less than the men. And it was not that women were not born. They were born. But a lot of things, a lot of bad practices, lack of care, lack of nutrition, lack of health, multiple reasons that women, the millions and millions of women went missing. And if today we have more number of women, and in our own state, Tamil Nadu, I was happy, in fact, when the latest electoral roll was presented to me, I was happy to find that we have nearly 15,000 more women voters in Tamil Nadu than men. We have nearly 6 crores 30 lakh voters approximately, and we have 15,000 more women. What a delightful. But how did it happen? It just didn't happen. Just like that. It happened through multiple initiatives. Right from a Prime Minister initiative of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Providing toilets in every household. Providing toilets in every institution, every school for the women. Nutrition, prenatal, postnatal. Incentives and facilities for the girl children education. For their entrepreneurship. Today, our women are doing incredible, achieving incredible feats in the field of entrepreneurship. This experiment of India, experiment and experience of India in the last 8-9 years is worth understanding in detail. And I would urge the delegates and those who have come with them to understand it deeply, to understand and appreciate its nuances, how this magic happened. This magic happened in less than a decade. Not only that avenues for women were opened in all fields, but it is not just opening the avenue that you have to create environment. It's not that there is this mindset that we have to empower women. It is again a very, 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 very paternalistic, or I won't like to use the word, more strong word. It's the way as if you're empowering. No, they have. When Prime Minister talks about Nari Shakti, it is the power, potential power which is lying in each of our women as sleeping Kundalini. Kundalini is something you understand in yoga. The Indian people, they understand it. When it wakes up, the revolutionary transformation happens. And this is happening today. The Kundalini of Nari Shakti is waking up. and we see the transformation. How this is happening. It is for the G20 youth leaders to understand, appreciate. Because the young men and women of today, it is your future. I know today afternoon you will spend time, you will have a very, very meaningful, fruitful discussions, interactions, and I'm sure each one of you will carry something very, very positive, something tangible with you. Friends, one thing more which I would like to urge all the delegates. We realize that there's a difference between change and transformation. Change happens in any case, whether you like it or not. But if you want to bring about a transformation, the desired transformation can only happen if you have the critical mass of people and ideas to transform. So to build that critical mass, I would urge the young leaders present here to do the networking. You to connect with each other. You are here in a very good number. You, not only in the meetings, not only in the sessions, but outside the session. Interact, share your numbers, exchange, sort of exchange your contact details, email, WhatsApp. Remain in touch. Because if you want to be effective, if you want the future to be your liking, something to fulfill your dreams and aspirations, you have to build the critical mass. And for that, you must network. And you must continue your contact, your exchanges even beyond today. I'm sure it will pave the way for a better future, a safer future. I have no doubt about it. I once again thank this institute, Sri Krishna Institute of College of Engineering and Technology, its chairperson, and all of you present here. I wish you all the very best. Thank you. Jai Bharat.
உடனுக்குடன் செய்திகளை அறிந்து கொள்ள IF தமிழ் பெல் ஐக்கனை கிளிக் செய்யுங்கள்.